it's good to be back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Slice of Case. I'm Marissa.
And I am John.
And you might have seen our video when we were at the 2024 SHOT Show introducing a lot of new knives and a lot of new patterns that we have come out with this year, including the Bridgeline, which we have here today. We received great feedback on this new line of knives that we're doing. We're really excited to finally get these into your hands. And we also received a lot of questions, so we thought we would just hop back on here. John and I can walk through the line a little bit more and answer some of those questions that we received initially.
Like Marissa said, when we were at SHOT Show a couple weeks ago, we did a short little video showing off the new Bridgeline and sort of bringing it to the market and kind of explaining a little bit on what the Bridgeline is and kind of what it means to Case. With that being said, just like we launched the Marilla and Kinzu a couple years ago and started our modern EDC line, we are bringing two different patterns to the Bridgeline to start with. So there are going to be a couple features that both the Highbanks and Longhouse share. So they're both all screwed together design. They both are going to have CPM 20 CV steel, a very high grade premium steel known for its edge retention. It's got a lot of chromium in it, so it's going to also hold up good against corrosion. They both are going to have as well the bolster, and their bolsters are going to be part of the full aluminum structure of the knife itself. And they both have pinched bolsters too, which is kind of nice. It kind of lets you pinch up on the knife a little bit more and kind of get a different grip on it.
So the Highbanks, going into that, we do have a nail nick hole. We also have a lanyard hole as another option of carrying. It does have a half stop, which kind of pays tribute to our slip joints. And it does have a modified worn clip blade.
I really like the half stop feature on that. Again, I've been carrying the Highbanks the last couple of weeks personally, and I don't know, it's a really solid mechanics. It's super easy to open, easy to close. Mm-hmm. Like you were saying, it really pays tribute to the half stop like you see on a mini trapper. The Longhouse is going to have a little bit different opening mechanism than the Highbanks does. So the Longhouse has a front flipper. Really super smooth. It works really well off those steel ball bearing pivot, especially it's got a liner lock here. That's how the blade locks when it's fully engaged. And this action is just super smooth. When you disengage that lock, that blade just falls. It's kind of a really fun fidget spinner as well.
People were picking them up and playing with them and at SHOT Show, so it was really cool to see.
Yeah. Both patterns are going to be available in 3 handle options. The beautiful Rosewood, which to me is really a tip of the cap to the traditional knives that's in our DNA. Mm-hmm. And we've also got the burlap micarta. This is actually probably my personal favorite handle out of the 3. And then we've got the OD green micarta too.
All right, so let's just get right into some of these questions. First up, are the pocket clip screws different from other modern EDC knives?
Oh, yeah, we've heard that comment. Yeah, we've heard that comment quite a bit since we launched the Marilla and Kinzu. So people are going to look at this initially. So I don't know if this is probably a good opportunity to kind of get a close up here on the pocket clip. So it is the same pocket clip that's on the Marilla, Kinzu, and West lines. However, we did put different screws on the clips. So these ones are going to have button heads instead of the pan heads that were on the Marilla, Kinzu, and West line. So they're a little bit more flush with the clip themselves. So I can tell you, I've been carrying the Highbanks for the past couple weeks, and it slides in and out of your pocket a lot easier.
Next question. Why is Case making these kinds of knives instead of sticking to just making traditional slip joints?
We do not want people to think we're stopping our slip joint line. If anything, we're going to continue to increase that line. We're going to add to it. We've got machinery out at the factory now that we just frankly had never had, and it's 135th anniversary this year. We just didn't have it for 130 plus years. So now that we do, it opens up avenues for us to make knives like this. And I think we can confidently say we're like one of the best names and best companies out there in the slip joint market. And we feel like we have a lot of pull and a lot of, my fiance is an English teacher, so I'm gonna break out this word. We have a lot of ethos to bring this out, so the modern traditional market's really sort of blown up the last couple of years. We know we're not the first ones to it. We think with our slip joint knife making expertise, now that we've got, great engineers out there, we've got all the machinery to do it, we feel like we can really sort of bring the modern traditional look to Case.
Agreed. Good job.
Sorry, that was a rant, but I feel passionately about that. So why are these called the Highbanks and the Longhouse?
Okay, so building off of our modern EDC line, we have the Marilla, the Kinzu, the West line. These are the Highbanks and the Longhouse. These kind of just pay tribute to local areas around case. So our knives are all manufactured right here in Bradford, Pennsylvania. All of these areas that these knives are named after are just highlights in the area, great places to visit if you ever come and do a tour of our factory or anything like that. So we're just building off of that and paying homage to our hometown.
All right, let's see. What else do the people want to know? Will there be versions with bone handles?
So hopefully we are looking into all different handle materials. So bone, I mean, we've got Micarta, wood, so just building off of it. I think the opportunities are endless. So yeah, we're excited to see where we go from here. We're not stopping here.
Yeah, just the beginning. Are the Longhouse and Highbanks going to have the same warranty as our other case knives?
Yes.
They
are,
will.
yeah. If anytime you have any issues with your knives, you can just send them right into our factory and they'll repair them and send them right back to you.
And just to touch more on like the warranty and repair section, I feel like this is just good time to talk about it. You can actually go to caseknives.com. We have a warranty and repair section. There's a form there that you can fill out, send it in. Maybe we'll even drop a link somewhere around here with that, because it's just sort of something good to have that, you know, we're super proud to offer.
Yeah, definitely utilize it. What traditional pattern inspired these knives?
I know when they went to the drawing board with these, we really wanted to look at the Barlow. So the Barlow was our 2019 vault pattern. People love the Barlow. We actually brought it out of the vault for good. It's part of the normal case production line now moving forward. So everyone in the knife world can look at a Barlow and know, oh, that's a Barlow. So it really started off with that. It sort of changed and took a different turn, but really sort of the bolster and sort of the bare head look, that's really what we wanted to take out of the Barlow.
Okay, John, when will these knives be available?
They are available right now. So you can go to caseknives.com to see them. If you go on caseknives.com, you can actually go to our find a dealer function. And so you can just pop in your zip code, you know, you can pick what radius, how far you're willing to travel. And we have their phone number on that list as well. So you can actually call in ahead to the store, see if they have them or not. Yeah, and go pick up one of these for yourself.
And as always, follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where we tell you all about our new products, answer your questions. We really get to talk to our consumers, and we enjoy that.
Like always, guys, keep your hands sharp.